Slot. Here's on to Tecumbo. Lets it go from 11. Nice spin off the left rim and in. On to Tecumbo's got his third basket of the night. Here's the professor.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He said their plan was run their offense through the professor. Their offense is most effective, coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. The professor's got 21 in the game. Bucks trail by 15. Onto Tecumbo, dishes to Middleton. Now the pass to Dawson. Outside, out of Tecumbo. Out left to the wing. Goes up again. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Here's the professor, defended by Middleton. And again, it's New York.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Powell. Carter Williams covering. Powell, the pass to Jordan. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The Bucks making a switch here. Chambers checked in.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the professor. He's got 21 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering. And that concludes the first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jordan is out there with Dawson. And it's Chambers in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tipped away. The professor passes to Lopez.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
To the inside, Kilpatrick, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Middleton, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The professor passes to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot. The shot will not go. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And here comes the break. Here's the professor. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here's Anthony, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Chambers. He has 6, and that one's good. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
And now look
Spacing.
at the top scoring point guards during the regular season. Freak number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual-threat point guard.
Anderson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He finished with 30 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A dominating outing by him where he showed once again why he is a star in the NBA and why we love watching him, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Shot clock at 3. That's good. The professor's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Chambers kicks to Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Bucks, DeAndre.
Free throw good, Jordan. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ken Bazemore comes in for Dawson. And it's Powell in for Chris Middleton. And a switch here also for New York. Booker's checked in. New York leading by 19. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's the professor. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Chambers the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bazemore dishes to Jordan. Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Just 3 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lets it go from 11, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Chambers kicks to Powell. He dishes it to Jordan. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Brothers, and that one's good. The professor's got 34.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Misfires after coming off the pick. The Knicks leading by 23. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fast break, Milwaukee. Powell, that's good.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Here's the professor. Good on the three-point shot. The professor's got 37.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Bazemore misses. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. And New York, looking at who they've got. Brothers in a two-guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Holt in at the small forward position.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good. To the middle, out left to the wing. Pass to the professor. Launches a three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his third rebound on the night. Bazemore passes to Powell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From 10 feet out, and that one goes long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brothers nailed from three-point land. The professor's got 5 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Passes to the professor. To the right side. Pass to Porzingis. New York needs to get off a shot. Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
Timeout Knicks.
Dawson's checked in for Powell. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Move the ball and stick it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The professor passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot's good from the professor.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Shot's good by Middleton. Here's the professor. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Here's the professor. And again, New York with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Kilpatrick passes to the professor. Over to the left wing. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A different look for New York. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too...
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining round one.